say good morning, but it's not morning. Good evening, everybody. How are y'all doing today? Y'all doing great today? You doing great today? Oh, y'all, it's cold outside. It's cold outside. There's a song that talks about it's cold outside, baby. Hope everybody is doing better. I know there's a lot of people been sick, and but I hope everybody's better. Let me find this on Facebook right quick here so I can see the comments, okay? Okay, I found it. That was pretty quick, wasn't it? Didn't have to hunt it tonight. I want to see the comments. Okay. All right. There we go. Got it on there. Y'all, I don't know what y'all been up to, but I just wanted to hop on here a few minutes and talk to you a little bit. Now, I was thinking about what I was talk about was, I should have waited till December and started talking on it. But I want to, tonight, I just want to, I'm bad to talk to y'all about what God has laid on my heart, what's on my heart. And that's what I feel like talking to y'all about tonight. It's about giving. See, that's why I said I should have waited till December the 1st and just start talking on giving. But there's a reason I'm doing it tonight, I guess. I don't know. My lighting ain't very good even in here, is it? Let me do some adjusting a minute, okay? Well, I don't know. Well, today's Wednesday, November the 30th, 2022. We're doing a live video. And don't forget, if y'all have never seen these videos, you can go to YouTube under Country Girl and Her Bible, and you can watch all the videos. You might can on Facebook, I'm not for sure, but I'm putting them all on YouTube, Country Girl and Her Bible. And let me tell you, when you go punching in Country Girl on YouTube, you're going to find all kind of garbage, but it's Country Girl and Her Bible, okay? And I hope you will, and subscribe and like, and y'all, I'm having a flat hair day. My hair's on flat. It won't do nothing. Just gonna go get the top of it cut again, I think. So it won't be laying down flat. Oh, but y'all, it's been on my heart lately to give. Even, see, Christmas is coming up, and people will be wanting to give. And, but it's on my heart to give, you know. I want to give. And the homeless people's really been on my heart lately too. I see so many are walking around town now. And I told my daughter last night, I said, wouldn't it be nice if we could just fix up a bunch of plates and just take down there and hand them out? But I'm sure the church down there in town, probably where they stay at, was going to do Christmas dinner for them. But I think, well, that'd be good to do something, you know, to help. Because it's more blessed to give than to receive. It is I feel like it makes me feel better if I give. I feel good when you give somebody something. Don't it make your heart just feel so good? I like that. That's what I like to do, is just give. But you know what? There is, You can have a wrong motive for giving. You can give just to say, hey, look at me. You can give, like, look at me, I'm prosperous and I'm doing good and I'm going to give. We should give from our heart, not to be seen. We should not give just to be trying to lift up ourselves. We need to give to glorify God and not self. If you notice, there's a lot of people wants to give, but they want to give you something somebody else is watching them give it to you. Yeah, they want to watch somebody give you something, or they want to watch you give somebody else something, and so they're getting the glory. They're getting all the glory they're going to get out of it. They're getting none from God. If you do that, you're supposed to give in secret. Give. Don't shout it out to the world saying, "Hey, I'm going to go down here and give this man some money or buy his dinner." No. You're just glorifying yourself, wanting to be seen and heard of your good works. We're not supposed to do that. But it's been on my heart. I guess because it's getting close to Christmas, I just feel like giving. I want to give. And I don't know. It's just, I guess that's just part of Christmas, is you wanting to give. I want to read something right here to you. It's in Matthew. We're going to start in chapter 6, verse 1. Y'all, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to tell you something. It's getting hard for me to get on here because the more people that I know is watching them, I know there's a lot of people watching them, and when I think of some of them watching them, I get nervous. I really do, because I feel so like a grasshopper. Like the men came back and went out to scout out the land, and one said we look like grasshoppers in their sight. Sometimes I feel like a grasshopper. I feel so small, the least of the least, to be even doing this. And when I think of all the people out there that's watching these, that is so anointed and so good with the word, they know they've studied and studied and studied the word, and it makes me feel intimidated. It makes me like fearful to even want to get on here anymore and to open my mouth. But I'm trying not to let it bother me. I just want to be obedient. If this door is open, God opened this door, and I want to stay in this door. I'm going to go through this door and see where it leads, But when I think of all these people that's watching these videos, it does frighten me. I get scared, and I think, well, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? But you know what? Every time I get on here, open my mouth, it just comes out. But I'm just getting up here to do it. It's the hardest part. I know a preacher one time, he said he used to get up and preach, and he would run out back to the bathroom and throw up. He would be so scared. It was John Richardson's when it said that. He said I'd get up to preach. I think that's when he first started. He'd get up to preach, and he would just run out back and throw up. He was so scared. But I don't throw up, but I get scared, and I think, whoa, I ain't going to get on there and say nothing because I don't know what to say to these people. They know more than I do. What can I say? But I'm on here, and I want to talk to y'all, and I want to talk to you about giving. Give with the right motive. Don't give just to be seen. Some wants to give. I noticed at Christmas, it's got bad at Christmas time. People's not giving from their heart anymore what they think that person might want. They're trying to outdo this person or that person. Let me see what I can get them that's bigger than they want something they got you. or this and that. I mean, it's not doing it like out of love anymore. It's doing it out of a show. I was talking to my son here a while back, Terry, and we was talking, and we said something about Christmas giving. He said, yeah. I don't remember what he said, but it was like, if you're going to give somebody something, don't just run to the store and grab something up. Give them something they want. Something, if you know that person, you know what they like. Get that person, if you're going to give them something, give them something they like and they can use or whatever. Don't just run and grab up something out of the store. That ain't going to mean much to them. If you make something, think on how you put time into it to make it and stuff like that. But it says right here in chapter 6, verse 1, take heed that you do not your alms before men. What you do, don't do it before men to be seen. If you do, you've got your reward right then. God will reward you if you do it in secret. Let me see if I can see it now. Take heed that you do not your alms before men to be seen of them. Otherwise, you have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. So if you want to go downtown and give some homeless man something, and you look around and make sure somebody's watching you when you hand it to them, you ain't getting no reward from God for doing that. You won't. You just got all you're going to give because that man was watching you or that woman was watching what you did. That's what you got. You lifted yourself up through you tried to lift yourself up so because they was watching you. Wrong. Not supposed to do that. You give it because you want to from your heart. You give it. Don't turn around and look. Make sure somebody's watching you do it. I've seen people go up the altar years ago. I know somebody used to go up to the altar and they'd hold their money up like this, like, ooh, look. Maybe $100 bill or whatever it was. Hold it. I mean, they wouldn't put it down in their hand. They kind of hold it up, stretched out, the bill, stretched out. You could tell it was a $100 bill, and they hold it up like that and then put it in the plate. They making sure people saw them give, but they got their reward right then. They didn't get rewarded from God for what they did, what they gave, because they got all they... that bothered me when I seen that person do it. They do it all the time, and I said, what are they doing? They want everybody to see what they're putting in the offering plate. Trying to make themselves look big. In other words, you have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. Therefore, when thou dost thy alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogue. He calls them hypocrites. If you give just to be seen, you're a hypocrite. That's what he said. Jesus said it. I didn't say it. He said it. He said, therefore, when thou doest thy alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogue and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. I don't want glory of men, do you? We want the glory from God. When it comes from God, woo, you got something. Men can look, they want to, and accidentally see you do it, but then you ain't doing it just because somebody's watching you. It don't mean don't do it because somebody might see you do it, but I mean, do it. If you feel led to do it, don't let your right hand know don't let your left hand know what your right hand is going to do. I mean, you do it. If God lays something on your heart to do it. Don't look around, make sure somebody's seeing you do it. Even though people's going to see you do things like that, but you don't look for it. You give because you want to give. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. They have their reward. But when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth. You know, I used to think about that a lot. Don't let my left hand know what my right hand's going to do. I used to think about that. So I'm going to use this for an example. It's for me, though. That's the way I use this. Sorry, my internet went out and it came back on. I use this verse sometimes for myself, like, don't let your left hand know what your right hand is going to do. I use that a lot of times if I'm going to do something, like, if I hear the Lord speaks to me and tell me to do something, my right hand knows. Don't sit there till you figure it out. Well, is that me or is that God? then your left hand knows what he said or you're going to do, and you'll talk yourself out of doing it. In other words, don't let your left hand know what your right hand's going to do. To me, that means do it and do it quick. That's the way I take it for myself. That might not be what it means, but that's the way I take that verse for myself. If God tells me get up and go pray for that person, I need to jump up and go do it for this hand to know what's going on. Do it that quick. Do it. Don't waste time. Do it. Do it. Don't let this left hand know what you're going to do. In other words, you sit there and talk yourself out of doing what you're supposed to do because you're going to think about it and pick it apart. You'll pick at it till you'll say, well, that was just me. I ain't going to do that. I look so silly going over and telling that person this or that. Who cares if you look silly as long as we're doing what God says to do? That's what matters, right? And it says right here, I think the last verse I'm going to read, that thy alms may be in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret himself shall reward thee openly. Your Father will reward you openly. Don't try to get the glory from man to everything you do. When you give something, you just give it from your heart. I missed an opportunity a while ago. I was down at a consignment shop. I missed the perfect opportunity to witness, and I didn't do it because I was sitting there thinking, should I or should I? I let my left hand talk me out of doing it because I thought about it, then I talked myself out of it. I was in this consignment shop, and this girl was in there, and she was telling a woman, she said, yeah, I'm tired of going to these doctors. I go and go and go, and I'm just tired of going to the doctors, and they can't do nothing for me. Whew, man, she opened the door, and I didn't step in it. I wanted to. I said, was she still up there when I get back up to the front? I'm going to tell her, I'm going to pray for her. But she was driving off. But I missed a good opportunity. The door was open. It was open, wide open. Because she said the doctors couldn't help her. And she was tired of going to the doctor and being in pain. Whew, that reminds me of the woman with the issue of blood, don't it? Oh, and I missed my opportunity. We miss our opportunity sometimes because we sit there long enough, we let our left hand know what our right hand our left hand knows what we're going to do. So we'll talk ourselves out of it. Y'all, this is coming up the season to give. It's in the air. You can feel it. I can feel it already, the spirit of giving. It's in the air. God gave first. He gave first His Son. That was the gift. He gave us a gift. Jesus was a gift to us. God gave us that gift. And that was the greatest gift there was. And it's for us. It's for you. It's for me. It's for anybody that wants that precious gift that God gave to us. All we have to do is say, yes, Jesus, I want you in my life. That's all you have to do is, Jesus, yes, I want you. I want you in my life. I want that gift that God gave us. So this is, and I know too, there is so many people out there that's hateful right now. They're just probably, there's a reason why they're ill, they're hateful, they're just like, they're mad all the time. You run into them and it's like that, you don't speak to me. You know, people, they're ill and they're ugly and being ugly, but that's the time we can just give them a soft word, a soft, kind word to them when they're like that. It's hard, but we can do it. But we need to just give from our heart, you know, and love people, and let's just give. I mean, it's just, don't try to outdo somebody. Don't try to outdo this other person at giving. Used to, the kids want this big stuff, these phones, these Xboxes, these Wii games, these computers. I mean, all this big stuff, and it's hard. It's hard when they get all this big stuff for Christmas. So what do you give somebody that you know. So I think if people would relax, it's taking the joy of what Christmas is all about. Christmas is about the birth of Jesus. It's about the season of giving. God gave first, so we're supposed to be giving. Giving, it don't mean just give gifts. You go out and give. Just give somebody a kind word. Like today, I could have gave that woman in that store, woo, who knows, she might have been healed. Her knees or legs, whatever it was hurting her. She could have been healed. And I missed that opportunity to give. See, we can give. We have so much to give because God lives in us. And He wants us to give Him to others. Give. And we just need to give and give the love. And don't let it become too commercialized. That's what it is. It's like they're pushing Jesus plumb out of the Christmas narrative. They're trying to. I seen a commercial today, and it said Tim Allen has a new movie, and he said he wasn't going to do it unless they put Jesus Christ in the movie, because it was about him, and they are. So I don't remember the name of the movie, but it's Tim Allen's movie. So I'm anxious to see it. I don't know if it's going to be out this year or next year, but anyway, let's give from our hearts and don't try to outdo one another with big stuff. Just when you want to give somebody something, think. If it's a $5 gift or a $2 gift, or you see something out at a consignment shop and you say, oh, so-and-so would love to have that, and it's maybe $2, well, you might get this other and something that costs $20. It don't matter. You're giving them something that you know they will like, and not just picking up something to give them, have something to give them. Give them something nice. Give them something they would like to have. And you know them, and you know what they might like to have. Sometimes people got so much you don't know what to give them. But it don't have to be a new gift. It does not have to be a new gift. Just so you want to give somebody something, go to the consignment shop. Go to the thrift store if you ain't got no money, and pick up stuff and give them. And it can mean the world to them, because it's something that you might have gave them that they wanted. They might have needed it. So let's enjoy this Christmas. Let's talk. This December is coming up. I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, first day of December. And let's start giving. Even the whole month, y'all. Let's just start giving whatever we can to others, okay? Give part of you. Give. Let that spirit of Christmas rise up in you, and quit worrying about money. Quit worrying about it. What am I going to do? Give this, and what am I going to get that one? Stop worrying. Stop worrying about it, and let's just make it a happy Christmas and enjoy it. Even, like I said, if it's $1 gift, go to the Dollar Tree. They got some pretty stuff in there. It's not about how much you spend anymore, y'all. They have got it too commercialized. They put a money sign on everything. No, Christmas is about giving and loving one another. Let's do that this year. Y'all want to? And let's just love one another and just give what we can and enjoy it, and just have a good Christmas. And if you don't have the Christmas gift, the special gift that God gave, you need Him today. You can have Him today. All you do is accept Him into your heart, and you'll have the special gift that God gave us at Christmas. That's what Christmas is all about. The birth of Jesus. Mary and Joseph in the manger. They had baby Jesus was born. And all right. I think maybe I got my point across. Let's give out of love, and don't be worrying about money this time of year. It's Jesus' birthday. It ain't our birthday, but that Spirit's in the air to give, to help, to give to people. Give them something. They love to unwrap stuff. I don't care what it is. I just want to open it, just like a little kid. Let them open something. But anyway, enjoy this year's Christmas, okay? We don't know how many more we're going to have here, do we? I'm going to tell y'all, I had a dream the other night that I missed the rapture. I did. I don't know what made me dream that. I dreamed I missed the rapture, and there was people around me And I was the leader, and I was telling them, here's what we got to do to make it. I said, we're going to need water, we're going to need food, and we're going to need firewood. If we're going to. I don't know why I dreamed that. I have no idea, but it makes me, oh Lord, don't let me miss the rapture. You know, we can do all we can do and hope we're doing what we need to do and do the best we can do. And after I had that dream, I said, oh no, I'm not going to be left behind. Whew. I don't know what made me dream that. I wasn't thinking of it. I hadn't seen no movies. But anyway, we're going to make it. Yeah, I'm sorry, my internet keeps going down, so I hope it ain't messed my video up. But I'm going to get off here, and I hope y'all have a great night, and I will try to be back tomorrow sometime. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow afternoon. The other day, I kicked my right foot. I was doing something, I don't know, it seemed like I was outside, I was doing something, and I kicked my foot, the top of my foot, I hit something. And it's been 3 or 4 or 5 days ago, and now when I wake up in the morning, it's just a throbbing and it's hot to touch. And Linda, my daughter, is a nurse, and she said, you better get to the doctor as soon as possible. So I got me an appointment for tomorrow afternoon at, oh, I didn't write it down. I think it was 1:30. Oh, well, I'll get there. I think it's 1:30, so y'all be praying for my foot, that it's nothing serious, but in the mornings it's just a throbbing, and after walking it a while, it hurts when I'm walking on it. It's the top of my foot, and I don't know what I did. I know I kicked something. I remember saying, ouch, you know. Ever been doing something and you hurt yourself and you'll just keep going, whatever you're doing, and ignore it? That's the way I did. I said, ooh, I hurt. But I don't know what, I couldn't tell you what I kicked. But anyway, I'm going to get off here before the internet jumps back off again. And I hope y'all have a great night. And I will talk to you later. Bye. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. And thank y'all for watching these videos. Be blessed.